Alright, let's think. What else could I do for a build? I don't want to spend the money on a 6-link. And I certainly don't think I have enough money to buy decent swords. Because decent swords that are worth buying are going to be 20x a piece.
Yeah.
Personally, I think Matt overpaid for his swords. The market for swords is either 1x a piece because they're decent 300 DPS, or 25x for 350 DPS swords.
Oh,
I think he overpaid. And it's not because the swords are bad, it's just because there's really no middleman with swords. Or there's really no middle area with swords.
yeah, they're either really good or they're really bad. Or they're, like, mediocre.
I think what I'm gonna do is... I don't want to do a caster, and I don't want to... And I could afford a 5-link Lion Eyes, but the rest of the gear would be kind of hard to get. And the market for Lion Eyes is so ridiculously under what it should be, thanks to them buffing the bows, or the bow mods. Because Lion Eye, there are bows out there right now that you can get for cheap that absolutely destroy Lion Eyes.
Well, that's only so much as you're not counting the inability to miss. Which is huge.
Resolute.
Yeah, but then you can't crit.
The DPS makes up for it when you talk about doubling your weapon DPS.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're going that high, then yeah.
Besides the fact that Rangers are evasion, or are dex based, and dex gives you accuracy anyways, and plus there's accuracy passives all over the place. It's really easy to maintain a 95 plus hit chance.
Well, 95 is the cap, so.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, it's really easy to, I guess let me rephrase it, it's really easy to stay at the cap. That's why I don't think that Lion Eyes is so overpowered, or is so great. Same thing with Soul Taker. People pay 100x for a mediocre item that as soon as they release Act 4 is going to be a twink item because they only need to be able to cast their spell or their attack once for it to be able to keep casting.
Yeah.
And people spend 40x, and in that time you could buy gear that would give you mana, swords that would do better, and 2020 gems.
Yeah, but you'll eventually get the 2020 gems anyway. And being able to, like, reserve all your mana for auras and not have to worry about it is huge.
I don't know, I guess, but really is one extra aura gonna make or break your build?
Not gonna make or break it, but you can get a huge DPS increase from it.
Not even really that, since they ruined Soul Taker. But I don't know. I don't like split arrow, so help me come up with a build.
I've been wanting to do a ranger myself. I've considering rain of arrows.
I don't know. Rain of arrows is fine. Okay, let's go through it. Keeping in mind, for basically every class, there is that one completely GG unique that they make for it. For melee, there's Soul Taker, and Ranger, there's Lion Eyes, and for Witch, there's any number of things based on your build. So, I don't know if I'm going to... I can't afford a Void Battery. I can't even afford one. Like, it's not even close. So that's out. So a Witch is out of the picture. I want something with some resale value. Like, a 5-link Lion Eyes isn't going to go down much, but I don't want to... I want something with some resale value, though. And I can't afford a Soul Taker. So basically, if I'm looking to do a build that relies on a unique, or like a really good unique, then it needs to be